And welcome back to Let's Play Nerds Both of 3, because this is probably the third time that an episode picked up where the last one left off. Because I've been doing oh, it's right here. Because a lot of it is just like cutting out the bits and pieces, like skipping to the good part. Usually between episodes I do a ton of stuff off screen. But not this time.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
Until later.
Farewell.
Oh, there's still a quest?
Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Until later.
Okay.
Andraste guide you.
Then we plant those like she said. Is it? Oh, it's still a quest marker here.
Your worship.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does you credit, sister.
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
What's
Andraste guide you.
What's the plan on draining the lake? Like, do you have like a dam in place? Do you have like a drain? Is there like a little plug at the bottom where you pull the cork out and it drains down? Are you gonna get 100 mages that all have prepared the spell Destroy Water? It's probably the most reasonable way. Sounds easiest to me, I think. I was recently in a D&D game where I was like, I bet we're fighting crocodiles. I was like, I bet if I cast Destroy Water, I could leave the crocodiles vulnerable. Then I realized it's a max of 10 gallons, which is not equivalent to the amount of water that's holding 3 crocodiles.
Hear my cry.
So
Your worship. Andraste
it
guide
definitely
you.
did not work how I wanted it to. Okay, let's look at the map. That's not the map. Okay, so now we break into montage of me like skipping all the stories, skipping all the fighting, and then just skip to the bits of dialogue and part that actually are good in this game. Okay. All right, this seems to be another keep.
Sure, I'm sure. Rats in every barrel and not enough food. No,
Gotta be an there's gotta be another path, right?
what's left in Crestwood.
Good idea. None of those boxes.
What's this? Oh, that's encouraging.
I understand this country's full of dogs.
Is that racist? I'm pretty sure it's racist to say that. I think you shouldn't be saying that. It's bad. It's a bad thing to say. Don't say they're dogs. Don't say they eat dogs. Don't say I mean, you can say they love dogs, but not like, a certain type of loving dogs like that. No. Then maybe that is there's gotta be another entrance. Is there? I'm not gonna jump off a cliff to test my theory, so let's just storm it from the front, I say. I could always check the other side. I am a genius. Okay, doesn't count. Maybe the one I found at the other fortress was the same, where you couldn't access it until you took over the keep. All right. Oh, shoot. I was expecting dogs. What the John Wick is? One of the John Wick 3 is it the third one, right? One of the John Wick 3 is this? Oh, that was a fun attack. That was really cool looking. Oh, hey there. What's up with this lanky music all of a sudden? Nope, that was the wrong. That's not what I was aiming for. This guy. Aiming for this guy. How are you with fire? Do you like fire, big sir, man?
I think that's all of them. We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
Remember, if it was a new staff I wanted to make, or if it was a new suit of armor. There's something I wanted to make that was like super high quality.
What now?
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only late. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
I should be going.
Another time.
Huh. At first I'm like, oh, like that's a cool shrine, and then I realized that these are all over the place. Is this the tower for Ravenclaw?
Or travelers?
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know.
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the
What was
bandits
that?
are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either.
Guys, you're not going to react to that
Town's still raging
explosion?
from the undead.
Guys, there's an explosion. Am I the one that saw the explosion?
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
Ooh, is this like for like a ship to pop up? That's cool. Okay, yeah, so it is a dam to drain the... Oh, and that'll have access to... That's kind of insane. They're like, here's this area of the map, we'll just close it off by water, and then we'll open it up later? Like, that's a little crazy. I'm impressed. One might say, damn. Okay, I'll show myself the door. It's right here. Whoa!
Martin!
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
I won't.
My lips are sealed.
Oh, thank you.
Cassandra, how do you disapprove of
We'll have to wait an hour to go back.
creep?
Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Okay, so you don't know how to operate the dam? Damn. Hurry, Rizzo! I'm running as fast as I can. Anyone else get flashbacks to Muppet Treasure Island? No? Alright. It's too damn dark. Well, it's only one damn dark, but the
That
dam
sounds
is
like it
dark.
worked. Let's take a look.
Carry on. I mean, don't. Like, not yet. Wait till I leave the room. But otherwise, carry on. Let me leave the room. So, question: was this bearskin run already here, or did you guys bring it over? Because, like, that's that's a good spot. Bearskin rugs. Oh, and like here when I went in there, it was like, oh no, the water only got boom. Here we go. There's no way there's this much grass. Okay, maybe. How often do they look? Okay, how often do they adjust the dam thing? Sorry, what? What? Oh. Well, I just found the Wedge of Destiny, but I feel like all my shielded characters have better options.
What's the old Inquisition motto again?
I'm not saying it again, Sarah.
Come on.
Say the
Into
thing.
darkness, unafraid.
Around the corner, chocolate's made.
Maker preserve us.
You just hate chocolate.
As much as I would like to criticize Cassie for her opinion on chocolate, is that a joke, Sarah? Like, jokes are funny. You're just like, oh, I rhymed it with chocolate. I mean, technically, you rhymed it with maid. Afraid with maid. To be fair, since the word maid is the one you're rhyming with, you could insert anything. And you chose chocolate? You could have like done like legit political satire on that bit. You know, it's like what's I'm trying to think of like a real world example. I mean, this is an old one, but you get the classic one where it's like when the big first like big push of immigration to America, when they were like, all streets are paved with gold. They're like, well, first off, they weren't paved with gold. Second off, they wanted me to pave them. Like something like that, right? But make it rhyme.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
All right.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. Glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Something coming up behind me? Something coming up behind me? Boy, that would have been so much better without that really telegraphing shot.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Todd, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own.
Agree.
I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. It starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
So the Wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering
called it
here,
madness.
the
It's kind of hard
Western
to accept an insult like that. Like, maybe a little
It
bit
is
more
an
subtle
ancient
with your...
Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me
Just
there.
saying. You're probably
We will
right,
find
but...
answers.
Let's go.
The hardest way to convince somebody of something is to start by saying, you're dumb. Maybe he's in this little rock formation? Makes sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm injured!
Well, that explains why it was really hard to spot him. Because he's like half on the ground.
Red in the heads, all of them. You can tell they're not right.
You can tell they're not... So, like, not right because they don't look very good, or not right because they disagree with you, so automatically you're just going to judge them for that.
chose a bad time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the wyvern, nothing here is safe. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
I'm sensing a word problem coming up here.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Until later.
Be safe. Need something?
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
You live here on purpose.
Oh, you know, the fishing's grand.
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gould's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Until later.
Be safe.
Okay, there's something going on here. This area is
Red
important
Templars ahead.
somehow.
Tough bunch ahead, or they think they are.
Okay, well that's better, but your trash talking like kind of needs to be like, what's the word? You need to be able to back it up.
Welcome again.
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Well met, your worship.
I found Butcher's corpse by the south road. Red Templars ambushed me afterwards.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
I should be going.
Another time.
Makes sense.
Why nothing here heeds my commands.
What?
Oh no, what's this rubbish?
A lost spirit. This should...
Oh, great. And
Let the other one talk.
This is an interesting part of the story, and the work next door just got louder.
Spirits are your expertise, Solus.
Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength. It affects more than you imagine.
Is it harmless, Cassandra? Or could it turn into a demon?
There's always a chance. Harmless spirits do not always remain so.
Nonsense. I am in control of my fate.
But you just said you're not.
Addressing...
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
Yeah, but if you can't do anything...
Demon might threaten others as well.
Killing a
Yeah, that's a really funny excuse for in-world excuse for a quest giver being like, I want to be able to tell somebody to do something for me. Here, do this quest.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
You know, because in
They
quest
drift,
giving, you get
wandering.
the
It's fortunate the rift
constant
did not warp them into
trope
demons.
of why couldn't you just do it yourself? Why you just sit around do nothing and ask everyone else to do things for you? You know, it's just how RPGs work when you try to pretend that the world that you play in is real. Some of the game mechanics just don't work. Is this the day-night cycle? Is this because I like went down into the cave and like all the undead are gone, so it's daytime now? 'Cause this place looks so different now, and that's pretty awesome.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
What? But I needed to talk to him about the
A
zombies.
letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago, to stop the blight from spreading.
He drowned them. In the muck. Oh, Mayor is having an arrow for tea.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village.
I mean, he was given a tough decision. I'm not saying it justifies it. I'm just saying it's bad either way. Okay, so are we not chasing after him? No? I don't currently have a... Yeah, no, all right. Well, that was the end of that. Guess I'm not getting my reward or whatever. Let's go talk to this this spirit that just feels the need to give commands to prove its existence. Well, or like its purpose. But then again, I did make a deal like, hey, if she's like, I'm not leaving until I get man. Yeah, no, this place looks so different now. I love it. Also, if he flooded it ages ago to get rid of the blight, did no one among the entire time go into the damn house? Yeah, go into the damn house and open the dam? Like, was that not... And like, what happened? Did then he go and say, oh, whoops, it just accidentally flooded, but while it's here, let's keep it that way.
Yes.
Just seems weird to me that would be a secret thing to happen, because like, it would take a lot of effort to do.
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Thank you.
Ooh.
A spirit such as that could not leave here until it had proven its nature.
Also, these buildings should have more like
Worth a look around, right?
wood rot and like mold and barnacles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, they got kind of close with the stone here. But I feel like the teardown of these buildings should be a slightly different state. What are we doing? Man, we went overkill on this. Oh, it's a deep stalker. Okay, well, that's what it's called. It has to be bad. There we go. This guy likes facts about dragons, so let's see if I have any to give him.
After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh, yes? Can I assist you?
I found this manuscript on dragons in an ancient Tevinter laboratory. Will it help you?
What remarkable diagrams. Are these chambers of the draconic heart? Oh, if only I could read the script. Do you perhaps know a linguist? Or a Tevinter historian?
I
You
don't,
could
but
join the Inquisition.
I'll speak to our specialists. We'll have to speak some other time.
Oh, okay. We go to the war table and we go like, hey, here's a mission to send some specialists to this guy. That's cool. That's fine. Fun fact, D&D campaign that I'm currently in, it's kind of a similar concept where there are like these rifts, but in it here they call it gates. open around the world, and our party's main goal is to eliminate the monsters that come out of those, and then hopefully close said gates. I wouldn't say he's stealing the plot from this though, because it's more about like it really does feel more like it's combining other worlds than it is like here's because the rift almost, or like when they talk about the fade, it's like saying like, oh, it connected with the spirit realm, or like even in some cases feels like hell, right? But then in the campaign, it's just like bizarre things happen, and it's like a portal to another dimension. More like also we went into one and we came out. It was 2 years later. So originality. Sandra, please. We just went through like way more difficult stuff than this. I don't want to be like, well. All right.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
If this was this big of an issue, we should have met here first to take care of it sooner. Also, I wasn't aware that this was a high priority for time. Yep, there is blood, and there is magic.
No.
It's blood magic.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong.
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice.
Wait, are they actually? Oh, they've actually opened a rift.
Now bind it just as I showed you.
Man, I know that Velgar's been ripped apart for its writing, and from what clips I've seen, I'm probably going to be really annoyed by its writing, considering much as like for Sarah. But
You are
I don't know. This kind of makes me wanna get it just to see more how the world works.
The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
A good thing he wasn't accusing him of finding the Inquisitor, bringing it to him, because then this guy's being a double agent and walking me into a trap.
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient of
Oh shoot, no, that dude.
wants to unleash a
He's not
blood.
going to listen to me. He's
very
mind controlled.
accusation. Let's see what the Wardens.
They've also all got their pet
Wardens,
demon. I think they're like
hands
kind of sold
up.
on the concept. Yeah,
Hands down.
yeah. That guy's eyes are the
taken
color
their
of Kool-Aid.
minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Wait, but if you could just mind wipe him and
defend
command him that way,
Yes,
why?
and
Oh,
since it was my
that other guy.
master
He wasn't a
who called
traitor.
into
He
their
was.
little heads, we in the Venatori
He was
were
necessary
prepared.
ingredient for the sacrifice. Okay, that
I
makes
went
sense.
to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Yep. Yeah, that's a plan.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly,
Oh, is this guy that does
the
that?
binding ritual I taught their mages has a side
Time to
effect.
stop this part of the feature.
They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
Cassandra and Sarah actually agreed on something.
The Elder One showed
It's
me how to
crazy.
deal with
Oh
you
no.
in the event you were foolish enough
Yeah,
to
but he failed to do it. Oh shoot, does this mean that the Elder One now knows I'm alive?
The anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil. You stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
Well, that was easy.
Kill them!
Okay. Oh, I'm not doing too good on health potions right now.
They refused to listen to reason.
You were correct.
That was a terrifying
Through the
gargle.
ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Eramund lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Eramund fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Good thinking. The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Oh, I guess there's another step to this. Got it. Oh, well, but that guy ran away. He can't have gone that far. This is like the edge of a cliff.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
It's been great. Murderous Wardens, Archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how. I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
Sweet, let's go. Oh, so we do find the mayor.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's bad news.
And the bad news?
Arimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it, but we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Whoa, that's an opening. Are we the orcs? Whoa! Wow, we even got Wilhelm in this battle? Dude, we went all the way. Okay, that's cool. Falling onto the... Oh, I'm the bad guy, and I kind of love it. I'm just slowly walking. Everyone else is doing the fight for me. I'm just going to slowly walk in. Okay, now let me actually get in on this fight. Nice. Whoa! I just tried to loot.
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Whatever it takes, Colin. If we lose here, we lose everything.
Understood.
To be fair, I have seen the future, so I have good motivation to avoid bad things. Oh no, they started the demon army.
On the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, now let me actually loot this. Scriptures upon trebuchet stone and flowing formal script. All who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. I mean, that makes sense. I think historically they would have written stuff on the trebuchet ammo, right? Because trebuchets were like, you know, like in Lord of the Rings, when the orcs are using trebuchets to, like, launch heads, right? So, like, and apparently historians have pointed out that trebuchets were used for fear tactics, right? To, like, actually launch things into the enemy that would scare them. I mean, that's more of a taunt, really.
For some insane ritual.
I thought your men could use some help up here.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Oh, yeah, it's him. He's here. Oh boy.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside Clarel. We have no
I
time
knew
to
he
stand on
escaped. I mean,
ceremony.
obviously he escaped. This is the
These
fucking
men
cutscene.
and women are giving their lives, Magister. That
Literally.
might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens...
Excuse me, do you guys realize
my
there's a
blood
battle
will
happening
have to
outside?
It will.
Okay, yeah, so they just
Stop
opened
them!
the thing.
We must complete the ritual!
Alright. Ooh.
Clarel! If you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Erimond wants! What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Just mentioning his name was enough to convince her he exists? Alright.
Bring it through!
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
The Grey Wardens have a proud history. You stopped the Blight at the Silent Plains, at Starkhaven, and Hunterfell. At
Wow,
Aersley
Solistus
and
Bruce, I
Denerim.
don't know history.
This world owes you a debt it can never repay. I would not stand against you if I did not know you were being misused.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
This will make a difference for me.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Oh no. Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna pause this here and we'll start the next episode with the dragon fight. Yep, that seems like a plan to me. Ooh. Hey, I convinced her.
Clarel, wait.
Are we not doing the dragon fight?
Help the Inquisitor!
Okay, yeah, we're doing the dragon fight. Alright, we'll see you guys next week. Yep, no, because I definitely want to record the dragon fight and not have to skip through it, and that's the end of the... Okay, yeah, the hour's over. Yeah, see you guys next week. This is going to be fun. Yeah, until then, don't forget to have an amazing day, eat something delicious, and hang out with someone you admire. I'm going to go fight a dragon.